Hi everyone and welcome back to the Obvious Response channel. How is everyone doing? And we are back into episode number 53 of our Farming Simulator 22 series. And in the last episode, we were looking into getting our slurry delivered to the biogas plant so we can make digestate out of it and then sell it. So right now it's saying that I should start overloading slurry here. So I'm guessing these are the tanks that will hold, that will convert the slurry into digestate. But let me just roam around here a bit. I think this is for making silage, if I'm not wrong. Nothing on this side. I'm not sure what we can refill here. But yeah, since we own everything on the map, um, I don't see a central point where we can actually buy whole biogas plant per se. So this is one point here. Yeah. So buy building biogas plant for this many dollars. So I think we'll buy this. It's showing the option to overload slurry even without buying it, but I'm not sure if we will be able to get back our digestate from there, or if we can, then would there be any cost involved? But right now we have bought the biogas plant and now we can unload the slurry. Let's hope this is the correct tanker. So this is the overloading point, and the refilling point I think is on the other side. So this tanker can basically carry everything related to slurry and manure, digestate, separated manure and whatnot. So once it is ready, we should be able to retrieve it, and then we'll find a selling point for it. But right now we have more slurry back at our cow barn. So let's go ahead and fetch more slurry from there. So this can carry 25,000 liters per trip. I think we will have 3 or 4 trips to make to get all the slurry, because ever since the cow barn has started we haven't collected any slurry at all. So yeah, I'll see you right back once we are back at the biogas plant with more slurry. Welcome back guys, and our slurry tanker is right now on its way back to pick up the third load of slurry. So in this cow barn we have 13,000 liters, and in this cow barn we have another 19,000, almost 20,000 liters. So that will make another refill. In the meantime, just wanted to walk you through the fields that we have been preparing in background. So field number 43 is being seeded. So it's almost done, and our roller is just waiting over there to get started. And it looks like this is all our seeder will do. So we can get the rest of it manually. And I have also been preparing the grass fields, but those are not an immediate requirement. We will let the grass grow this month, and We will harvest it probably in the next month. So it's not something immediate which is required, but I have been doing it in the background so that we can cover as many fields as possible. So field number 37 is already done. All the stones have been cleared. The stone picker is currently working right there on field number 41. And once that is done, we will move over to field number 40. So all our grass fields will be ready. And right after this wheat seeding and whatever we are doing at the biogas plant, we will move on to the next month, which will be October, because we have already had 3 months of September, like 3 episodes of September, and I don't want to have more than 3 episodes on a particular month because then it gets too long. So definitely we will be switching to October sometime soon, but within this episode, that's for sure. And talking about the biogas plant, I already told you guys that I haven't used it in any of my playthroughs before, so I'm learning a quite a lot of things. uh, I will share with you in just a moment. Let me just set the roller here so that it can start working on this field. And as always, we should have 100% yield bonus. That's a given. Right, absolutely on point. This single unload point here, it is not just for slurry and manure. So if you see here, so the biogas plant can produce silage. It can produce, um, if you look at the bottom, it is currently converting a slurry into digestate actively, and it can also cut sugar beets for us. So somewhere in this building is an overload point where we can unload sugar beets, and it will provide us with sugar beet cuts. So even though I have made arrangements here to cut our sugar beets before we send them to the sugar factory, the only limitation here is we don't have sugar beets at the moment. So sugar beets will be harvested in the next month. So we can use both. So either we can harvest them and take them over to the biogas plant where we can get them cut and then bring them back and store here in the bulk hall after overloading whatever we can in the sugar factory, or we can do the cutting here on our farm as well using this sugar beet cut attachment that we have on our wheel loader. So I mean, that is something which I didn't know, that you can get your sugar beets cut at the biogas plant. But I'm surely gonna use this to cut our sugar beets because I'm 100% sure it will be much faster than the attachment we have over there. And if we need it, I mean, the attachment is there, we can still use it. But why to go through all that setup and what have you, when we can simply get them cut at the biogas plant which we have just bought? And a slurry tanker should be here But let me just get the edges on this field so that field number 41 can be ready for seeding. So yeah, all clear of stones. Let's see if we can manage field number 40, because I am pretty sure it will have an issue in turning on this edge here because of our vehicle shed. So what I'm trying to do is have a quick headland possible, and then I will set it to work. I'm not sure if the modded stone picker will take into account the headland, the poorly done headland that we have completed right now. But yeah, let's set it on this side here and see how it goes. In the meantime, let's continue with collecting slurry. So the slurry point for this carbon would be here, and this should completely empty it because it's 19-20,000 liters maybe. And then we'll find out how much we can make from selling digestate, which is right here. So nobody is buying it, nobody is selling it, there is no way to sell it. Okay, so maybe might have to yield after all, or let me see if I can create a selling point for it. Let me rummage around in the mods and see if there is any way we can sell digestate, because I certainly don't want to use it in the fields. Our fertilizer spreader is good enough to handle all that. So yeah, let's send this back to the biogas plant where we will unload it, and it can stay there in the big empty shed that it has. Whenever we need it, we'll recall it. And our stone picker looks like it is having a bit of problem. For some reason it has decided not to do that bit over there, and yeah, it is not considering the headland that we have created. What can you do? uh, but our roller is almost done. Sorry, our seeder is almost done with field number 37, and our roller is 50% done with field number 43. So let's wait for these two to complete, and then we can move ahead into the month of October. And I'm guessing there isn't anything we can sell in the month of September. And we can sell potato chips. This is the best time to sell in September. So it's good that we checked it, and our preserved food as well. So carrots specifically. Hmm. It's good that we checked it. Soups in November and December, it seems. But yeah, Whatever potato chips we have produced, I don't think there are, I mean, there is much, but whatever we have produced now is the time to sell it along with our carrots, the preserved food carrots. So it's good that we checked it before moving into October because this will come only once a year. So let's send this over to our potato processing plant right here. I'm guessing there isn't much. Could be a cup. Oh, there is. Nice. How much do we have? We have 2803 liters. Hmm. And preserved food carrots. We have 9000 liters. So we should make some money out of it. And our clothes factory has run out. So let's deactivate the rest in the biogas plant. We have plenty of cotton, but the fabric needs to be transported. We'll do that just in just a minute. But first, we need to sell whatever we can sell and make as much money as possible. So the highest that it goes is 4595, and the current price is 4597 at the farmer shop, and it is dropping fast. Let's get all of these quickly, and our oil pellets are probably going to be in the way. Let's see how much. On it on there. That palette doesn't want to join the others. Let me move in just a bit closer. I think that's all that we have from the potato processing plant. Let's double check that. Yep, it is empty, and this is going to be our first sale ever. We are doing it at the best price that we can get. So the best price is over at the farm shop. And where is it? It's right there. Le Jardin des Fermiers. Sorry, I don't want to butcher it. But yeah, it's right here. And we can set our destination. And from here we can easily collect our preserved food, preserved carrots. So I'll see you guys once this reaches the farm shop, and then once all of this is taken care of, we can move into October. Welcome back, guys. This is almost at the farm shop, and let's check on this. So yeah, it has run into the trees from the looks of it. I should have started it on this edge. Hmm. Anyways, we can get the rest of this. So whatever grass we have to harvest, we will get it from around the farm. We won't have to go anywhere far to get grass for our cattles. collectively, whether it be grass, hay, silage. We will get it in and around our farm. So let's set this off on this field here. And our roller is almost done, and I think it's okay. There are no trees here. So let's tidy up field number 40. Let's get all the stones out of here. So we have 60,000 liters of stone in here, and I know I mentioned in the last episode that we will go and sell these stones and find out how much money we get, but I completely forgot it. I didn't completely forgot it. I forgot it in the last episode. So we can do it now since we have completed stone collection on all our fields for the moment. So let's send this over to the debris crusher, which is here. And we'll find out how much money we can make from 60,568 liters of stone. And I stopped it for some reason. I do that a lot. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's set this to work here. And I'm pretty sure it will need a seed refill very soon because it has only 365 liters. But we'll see to that in just a moment. Let me first empty this and then sell our potato chips to be specific, our preserved carrots, and then our stones. So we will be making some money in this month at least. So let's park this here, go over to the shop, and I'm very excited to find out how much money we will get for the potato chips. So we have 18,000 liters and the price is 4,597, which is a good price, almost 5,000. So we should get substantial money out of it. So $73,564. Not bad at all. Untag place, and then we will go to our preserved food factory. So 75,000. That's not a bad number. Oh, there is some left. Why is there some potato chips left? I want to take all of it. Yep, another 4,000. So yep, close to 77, I think. But yeah, very profitable, and that's why we have waited so long. Okay, so there are going to be mixed products here. Oh, the frames just Something is happening in this part of the map. And this, is this the soup factory? Hmm, what is this? So this is the preserved food factory. So it has carrots and red beets. So these are carrots. These are also carrots. These are beetroot. Okay, so they are different. So maybe. So when can we sell beetroot? Preserved food beetroot. The best time to sell this is in July. So we cannot sell it right now, but we can sell carrots. Hmm. And I don't think we have a silo nearby here. Let me just get out of here because we are getting a lot of frame issues for some reason. So we don't have a silo here to store these. So either I use super strength to pick up only the, oh, this is in the air. Oh my god, this doesn't look good. Didn't notice this earlier. But yeah, nothing we can do about it now. So yeah, not to waste too much time, let's use super strength. Get these. And I'm not sure what is going on with the frames specifically in this area. Everywhere else it is fine. But here, I don't know. But there is a lot of frame lag. And let's wait and see if, come on. Let's wait and see if any new pellets of carrot show up, which I'm sure they will. Yeah, because we have around 231 liters. And yeah, I will get them neatly stacked once I collect all of them. No, there is no way I am carrying the pallets like this to the farm shop. That's not how I play, and I have knocked over. Ah, nobody has to know about it. It will be like never happened. Oh, there you go. Any more? Come on. What are you doing? Okay, this frame lag is certainly making things harder. So let's check preserved food carrots. We have picked all of it. And let me just get out of weird place first. And then I will unload these and then load them back again so that they stack nicely. And this is triple soup, I'm assuming. Yeah. And the best time. To sell it is in December and June both. So December will come first for us. But yeah, the second most profitable thing right now after potato chips, I am pretty sure once we start making cake, making money will be a piece of cake for us. So 16,000 liters of preserved food, carrots, and let's see what that other sell point does. I mean, does it do the same thing? Because I'm pretty sure that area over there is for grains. And yeah, this is the proper area for, and 38,295. Hmm, almost 100,000, almost more than $100,000 right away from two products, 18,000 liter of one and 16,000 liter of other. So not even that big a quantity, but made $100,000 right off the bat. Not bad at all. And we'll have another year before we sell these again. I mean, we will sell a lot of other things, mostly in December, because that seems to be the month where everything gets sold. And this has run out of seeds. Let's top it up, and our roller should be done. So we are clear to move into October. We have sold everything we could in September, but as always, we are doing certain things that we need to take care of before we go into October, because we have a lot of harvesting to do in October. Lot of crops, corn, sunflower, then we have sugar beets and probably sugar cane, for which we haven't bought a harvester yet. It again has an interesting harvester. We can do it with the harvester that we use for other root crops, but we will use in-game harvester for it because it is pretty interesting the way it works. So definitely gonna use that. And I think we will have problems on this edge because of the silo. We'll get all of that later. For now, let's set this off here again. And let's complete rolling. And let's complete our wheat crops for good. So we can be done with all the planting we need to do for this month. So it's just this edge here, probably because of the trees. And I can't start on this edge because it is not straight. So yeah, stuck between a rock and a bad place. Field number 44 needs rolling. Hmm. Almost forgot about it. Would have been bad because the seeds would have sprouted in the next month and then we couldn't roll it. Let's fold this and let's unfold it and do field number 44. So for grass, should we use our grassland roller? Are we supposed to use it after we seed it? I mean, I know we should use it after we harvest, but can we use it after we seed it? I hope so, because that is exactly what we are going to do. I guess we'll find out soon enough. It can't do any harm because there is nothing on the field and we do need to roll it. That's exactly what we are doing. Just not the normal roller that we use. We have the grassland roller and we will use it. So here we go. No field found. I guess we cannot use it after seeding. We have to use the normal roller. Well, that's interesting. So this can be used only after the harvest and not after seeding. Anyways, it is what it is. Cannot do anything about it. I could try to do it manually, but I just don't want to risk it. If the game doesn't want us to do it, then I probably won't do it. Bad things happen that way. So what is going on here? Okay, so this has done. It's probably getting last bit here, and then we can get the rest of it. Mostly on this edge. Grass, grass, grass. Not sure if we will be able to roll it in the next month because I do want to move into the next month, and if we can only roll it this month, guess we'll have to wait some more before we can roll these fields. Oh, there's a bit left on this edge. Yep, I guess we saw that earlier. So let's get this teeny tiny bit first. And then let's get this edge. Please don't be difficult. Cooperate. Yep. And let's do a headland on field number 40. So that the seeder has enough space to turn. Let me see if I can fit. No, I can't. No worries. So let's set this off here, and this headland should take care of any issues while turning. Our roller is working on field number 44, and yeah, as promised, we shall see how stones convert into dollars, how many dollars for that matter. So here we go, 60,568 liters of stone. And how many dollars do we get for it? 5,000? 6,000 is what I'm guessing. Lots of stones in there. Almost 9,254. Yep. So 60,500 liters of stones get you $9,254. I don't mind it one bit. I mean, it's just stones getting converted into dollars. I'll take that deal any day. I mean, we have to work for it, obviously, but still. So, yeah, I think we are almost done for the month of September, but we are stuck on rolling the grass fields before we can move ahead, because I don't think we'll be able to roll them once there is grass growing on the field. Certainly not going to use the grassland roller once the grass starts growing, because it'll just shave it off. Welcome back, guys, and all our fields have been rolled, and we have completed the seeding for wheat. And um, it was my lack of planning, um, that I seeded the grass fields, and then we had to roll it, because if we have moved on to the next month, we won't be able to roll it, and then we won't have 100% yield bonus on those. But fact that I have noticed just now is our field number 44 is only 50% fertilized for some reason. I'm pretty sure I might have missed the initial fertilization. So, but yeah, since we have seeded this, and that's why this is here, we cannot fertilize it right now. But once we move into October, the first thing we will do is fertilize this field. And our plans for October are, we are going to harvest corn, sunflower, and soybeans, sugar beet, sugarcane, and cotton. So we will be using the in-game harvesters for cotton and sugarcane, and we will use our modded harvester for sugar beet. Soybeans, sunflower, and corn. Yeah, I think we can use the normal harvester, I mean the grain harvester for soybeans, and sunflower and corn will be done by the same harvester. And we will take a quick peek at how our grapevines are doing, whether they need pruning, and we will have to harvest olives. Yeah. So I guess we will be buying um a harvester for olives and a harvester for sugarcane. So that will be two new harvesters that we will buy. So yeah, everything else aside, let's fast forward. We are almost out of daylight. So let's fast forward to the month of October, and I hope it doesn't glitch out like the last time. So we can start at 8 because it will still be dark at 5, 6. Not sure about 7. So last month we started at 6. So what we can do is we can start at 6 and we can increase the game speed so that it gets bright quickly. Overnight rains, clear sky, and here we are. Everything looks fine, no glitches whatsoever. But yeah, it's a bit dark. So what we will do is we will increase it 3 times. And the first thing is we can set this off. So now it should, yeah, accept the second application of fertilizer. Rest all these fields, they do not need anything to be done. Now we come to harvesting. So we have all these fields that we need to harvest. So interestingly, this harvester has 12,576, sorry, it's actually 125,761 liters of corn in it already. I think that's from the previous harvest. So it was there all along and I did not notice it until, I mean, when I was just checking the harvesters for our harvest. So yeah, doesn't matter. We wouldn't have used that anyway. So yeah, this grass is still growing. So let's start with corn since this already has corn in it. So let me take this up to field number 32 first. We'll get that, and then we will get field number 28. No, field number 28 is not corn. I think it's field number 32 and field number 27, because I mean I was supposed to do corn in field number 28, but I mistakenly planted sunflower because I was coming off from a seeding sunflower and I forgot to change the seeder, and that's why we planted corn on field number 32. So let's start on this corner here, and we can get the rest of the corn in this harvester, and then we will unload it over at the cereal factory. Yep, cereal factory needs corn. And what else? I don't think anything else needs corn, but one thing we need to do is, okay, let's first get the major things here. So field number 32 is being harvested, and a sugar beet harvester is right here. So let's fire this up and send this, or rather take this over to field number 5. Let me turn on the high beams. Come on, give me high beam. Currently there is there no high beam? Yeah, there is. No. Okay. Apparently no high beam on this harvester. But never mind. What we need to do is set this to work on field number 5, where we have our sugar beets, and then we need to bring our cotton harvester. I was supposed to bring it here a long time ago, but I just keep forgetting it. So we'll bring the cotton harvester up here, and we will start harvesting field number 19 for cotton, and then we'll go and buy a harvester for sugarcane, and what was, yeah, and another harvester for olives. So our raisins are here. Yep, we have 1 liter of grape juice in case we want to have a sip. We have 1 liter of grape juice. Rest everything is raisin. And once we have our corn, we will take those raisins down to the cereal factory so that it can start producing cereal, which is another very profitable crop to have. Sorry, very profitable product to have. So yeah, field number 5 is all set to go. So let's, field found. Hmm, I think it needs, yeah, it needs the sugar beet mod. Hmm. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to take that low loader instead, because we will take it up to the spinnery and refill the tailor shop, is it? Yeah, with the fabric. And we do have to do a collection run, which we will do at some point, but first let's get the major things out of the way. So the sugar beet add-on should be in the first shed over there, and the game speed is 3 times, so it will get um bright in some time. Meanwhile, we can, let's make two. So this is sugarcane and this is sugar beet. So we don't need the sugarcane one because we will not be using the modded harvester for sugarcane. So let's, how do I tie this up? Is it, let's see, fasten L, okay, so it doesn't fall off, and we will send this over to field number 5 real quick. So yeah, we have the new improved trailer. which has the ramps which should make loading our cotton harvester piece of cake. I hope. Being too optimistic is, in my nature. So yeah, I think we can load it very easily this time, provided I don't mess anything up. So let's line this up, and it is up here and it has toppled to one side. How about now? Don't, please, 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 please. Come on. We have done this a lot of times. I think it's pretty much centered. So let me. How do I? Okay. Okay. I'm not in the truck. I'm in. And yeah, my super strength is still on. So I do need to turn that off. So now it's not going anywhere. Should be fine. So our add-on is here. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So let's load it. Come on. And I will put it here. I'm not sure if it will again go into panic mode and start crawling. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, let's connect this, and now, yeah, here we go. It's not crawling, everything looks fine, and our sugar beet harvest is on its way. Nice. So two harvesters on its way, and okay, did it already complete the cornfield? So I will give our loader a challenge and ask it to go here, rather dare it to go here. And yeah, our harvester has actually completed our first cornfield. So let's tidy this up real quick. I always get a bit turned around for this field, not sure why. So yeah, let's do a quick headland because this is not the most conventional shape. Let's do a quick headland here, and then we can set the harvester to do as it pleases. So we'll get this here. Not sure how much this is going to help. Yeah, I mean that's the best that I can do to make everyone's life a little easier. AI should be helping humans, right? Humans need to take steps to make AI's life easier. That sounds a bit counterproductive, I would say. AI in this game, I mean, it does make life a lot easier, but and yeah, I have started planning to, you know, take a look at Farming Simulator 25 because now it's been some time and there are a lot of mods and fixes that have come in the game, and I think it's at a stage where you can play it properly with a lot of content that has accumulated over the last year. I mean, that doesn't bother me that much, but yeah, it's in a much better place to play now than it was, I think, a year or a year before. So yeah, I like Farming Simulator 22 because I mean it's pretty stable. It has a few quirks here and there, but given the scale of the game, you can live with that. And there are lots of mods, so anything you can imagine or you want to simplify, you can find it easily. So AI worker F has completed its job. So it has reached the pinnacle, that is the spinnery, and our beet harvester is working fine. So let's do this, and then we need to buy that harvester for sugarcane. So let's see if we can pick these up. So one, what about the others? Okay, there are a lot of fabric pallets that we need to collect. I don't want to mess anything up, but I think I will have to remove this. So yeah, let's turn super strength off, delete objects and put on, and let's get rid of this. And target is unreachable, that will be our corn harvester for sure. I know it's not gonna be able to make it. I know that. I'm just being lazy and letting the letting the AI take care of it, but I know. So where is it now? Okay, it's here. It's not even stuck. I don't know. Maybe harvester has come off a little. Yeah, but it's supposed to be tied. Hmm. So yeah, all untied now. Let's straighten this up a bit. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's keep it here. And the belts go up, and I will give this one final shot because it has made it this far. I am optimistic that it can make it. And our corn harvest is done. We'll get to that in just a moment. Sugar beet harvest is well on its way. I want to complete this first. I need I want to be done with this because this is more like a side activity, but I don't want any time wasted for our clothes, which is currently empty. And okay, so the queue is clear. More cotton incoming. There isn't a lot of space for cotton. It is still digesting the previous bales, I think we might be good on the cotton front. We want additional fields, even though we have marked field number 23 for cotton this year. Come on, take this. How do you take, yeah, one set of pallets and not the other? So now it should be up and running again. Clothes are pretty expensive when you sell it, and I think April is the month when we do sell it. So we will have a bunch, and getting the clothes out is definitely not going to be easy. Yep. So since we are here, let's pick all of these up. AI worker F. Okay, it has reached, but it says it's still blocked. Yeah, now it has completed. It says it has completed its task finally. So where, why is it, why is it stuck? Hmm. Carrying equipment around on, and we have 451 liters, 2% already in the harvester. So here it goes, and our hmm, I'm not sure what to do with this. So I might send this back to the farm because I don't think I have any use for it at the moment. Let's send this here because otherwise it will block a lot of things. So cotton harvesting in progress. This has stopped for some reason, for reasons unknown. Corn harvest is complete. We can unload that. The cereal factory is right here, but before that, let us look into sugarcane technology. So this is the harvester, I mean, in the vehicle section. But if you come here, so sugarcane, yeah. So this is the harvester that we will use. This is attached to a tractor and a trailer is attached to this. That simple as that. The main color, everything is going to be green, green, green. Why? Yes, okay. So we already have the tractors. We already have trailer. So let's attach it to the class and give it this trailer right here so that we don't have to, you know, empty it in. And if I make a path around field number 37, it would have to be something like this. So we'll have to go here and then we will turn here because that is basically a motocross playground, I would say. And now, so let's attach the harvester first. Okay, I am trying to give it the best chance to succeed because I am very, very skeptical when it comes to doing anything with sugarcane, thanks to that seed hungry planter that we have. So I think this should be okay. I don't think there should be any problem. So let's send it over to field number 6. And I just saw our truck and our trailer passing. So yeah, it's over there at the farm. That's good. Sugarcane harvester is on the way. And the last thing that we have is the olives. So let's buy an olive harvester as well. So we'll use the same, I mean the similar one as we use for grapes. And main color, design color, interior setup, grids, trim color, black, license plate, don't need it, don't care for it. Everything looks fine. So let's bring that over to field number 9. So this will be the last thing that we do. I mean, in the October harvest, because we will have to do this manually, and I've already had enough with the grape fields. So I will, put it off as long as I can. I'll be as lazy I can with this. Procrastinate it for a year or no, as long as I can. So what I'm interested in seeing is how our grape harvest will come along. So yeah, we can do it this way. I don't think it'll, I mean, thank God we don't have crop destruction on. Otherwise, the harvester won't have anything to harvest. So yeah, it says no field found. Okay, it's on the side, so that means the tractor has to be here like this. Is it? And then if we start, yeah, it's actually doing it. Nice. So yeah, sugar cane is being cut, and yeah, I think something is coming out of here. These flakes coming out, rest of it I think it's on the ground, and the main part is being filled up in our wagon right there. So yeah, it's working fine. It will be easy to unload because of the wagon, and we don't need to cut it or anything, so we can start our, where is it, our sugar factory right there in the background. This has stopped again, keeps stopping for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we will have to keep an eye on it. So yeah, it's a little bright now. I will just tune back speed because we are doing a lot of things and we don't want to run out of daylight, and it has missed this one line here, which we will get later when we are tidying up. So yeah, sugar beet harvest on the way. Uh, Cotton harvest on the way. We have collected our fabrics, which we will store for now and sell in the month of April. Hey, I can actually get down from. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. We can get down from here. That's a shortcut. Didn't know about. Nice. All right, so let's send this back to its shed here. This has stopped. Okay, let me check the harvesters first. So the corn harvest is done. We need to harvest sunflower. So let's see if there is anything left on this field. I think there is somewhere in the middle. Yep, this right here. I don't know how it survived. The sole survivor of the harvest. And a cereal factory is here, right? No, cotton all turned around. Wait, let me check. Our cereal factory is the other way. Traveling is tricky. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Just trying to hold the harvester. This will get there in a jiff because 81 kilometers per hour won't take long. There we go. Already there. And we can set the pipe out. Why is this tree here? Right in the middle of everything, there is a lone tree just standing there, counting its days until it blocks something and gets deleted. That's exactly what happened. So, yeah, unloading corn. I don't think it will take all of it. Yep. So, now we have to send this back to the farm and unload the rest of it. So, I mean, just checking here, is corn used anywhere else? Raisins, grape juice, bread. The bakery doesn't use corn. Okay. The grain mill doesn't use corn for sure. Any other production chains? So let me see. Corn, corn, corn. If we want to sell, where is it? Yeah. So cereal factory, that's good. Grain elevator, farm shop. Yep. So nothing else. So it's safe to store the rest of it. And yeah, that actually means we don't need that much corn because it is only used at the cereal factory and nowhere else. So we are going to send this right here. Target is unreachable. But why? It's right there. How about here? Reachable. How about, okay? How about here? Hmm. Everything is unreachable, it seems. Not sure if it is because of the header. I don't think, I mean, it will get stuck anyways because look at the size of it and where I have to drive it on the road. And the AI will always try to drive it in the right lane. And if there is a pole or even something else remotely, it will get stuck. And our rest of the corn for future purposes is now stored. And now we can go ahead and start with our sunflower harvest. Let's see if it can reach field number 26. Where do we want to start? Yep, we want to start here. Okay, it looks like every target is unreachable at the moment. But yeah, so we have bought the new harvester for sugarcane and it is, oh, I stopped. I always do that. I'm sorry. It looks like it is a delight to work with. I'm not sure what is happening here. Okay. So yeah, but it is working just fine as of now. And yeah, it has done a bit of the field. So yeah, it might take a while. Let me just stop it here and see if I can. Is there an option? Increase, yeah. So let's make it 30 so that it can do it a little quickly. But right now it is working fine. Our sugar beet harvester is also working perfectly okay. So is our corn harvester. It has already produced a bale here, which we will collect sooner rather than later. So sugarcane, sugar beet, cotton, and sunflower. Our corn harvest is done. Our olive harvester is here, but I will harvest olive in the next episode because this will need to be done manually. So I will take out some time to do this in the next episode. Our grapevines are not ready for pruning yet. Just checking on that as well. And we might collect some raisins. Hmm. So let me check. Do we have any raisins? Oh, yeah. So we can definitely collect these. And I sent that. Okay, I sent that trailer back with with fabric. So yeah, since we are here, let's collect wool. And right now we are short on silo space for the silo which is intended for storing these products. So right now we are mixing everything up with our pails. And yeah, we still have 5385 liters, so doesn't need any attention immediately. Will surely need some attention soon. So let's store these here, send this over to grape processing plant, and we will collect, come on, we will collect those raisins so that we can get our cereal factory up and running. That is another profitable profitable product that we have. Needs a lot of ingredients, but finally we have them all. So yeah, let's send this over here for now. And as always, thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel, and I swear I keep doing this again and yeah. So if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. And to all my subscribers, thank you for your views, thank you for your support. For my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments and I will have a look at it. So we will continue harvesting in the next episode along with a couple of other odd jobs that we have around the farm. But in the meantime, this is me signing off. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.